XSEED English Grade 4 Block number 7 Writing a Story Lesson Plan for Review and Editing. Students will be able to review and edit a realistic fiction story. Today we will make a checklist that will help us review and make correction to our stories. For a story to be realistic fiction, it must have realistic characters, setting and plot, or series of events around a problem and solution. To make our stories interesting, give them a realistic but interesting solution to the problem and use a variety of sentences. While reviewing a story, ask yourself questions like: are the characters, setting and problem real? Is the solution real and believable? Are the sentences grammatically correct? Are there varieties of sentences used? It is important to review our writings to make it error-free. We should also check that the story has a title, that paragraph begins on new lines, that correct pronouns have been used for subjects and objects of sentences, and that adjectives such as those with suffixes ful and ous are used to give more information about people, places and things in our story. Now students, come on, let us finish our S4. S4 Review and Editing. First question. Read the story and underline the things that are not realistic. Dheeraj was Ravi Kiran's best friend. Ravi Kiran was Dheeraj's best friend. They liked to study together. They liked to play together. Dheeraj invited Ravi Kiran to come to his birthday party. Ravi Kiran didn't have enough money to buy him a birthday gift. That night, Ravi Kiran prayed for some magic to happen so that he could buy Dheeraj a flying car. The next day, when Ravi Kiran opened his eyes, he saw a fairy sitting on his pillow. He spoke to her. She promised him that she would grant his wish. When Ravi Kiran went outside to ride his bicycle to school, he saw a shiny red car with no wheels. It had wings to fly. Ravi Kiran went to the birthday party. He called Dheeraj home to show him his present. Ravi Kiran took Dheeraj to the spot where his bicycle was kept. Underline the things that are not realistic. Yes, underline from the next day when Ravi Kiran opened his eyes, he saw a fairy sitting on his pillow. He spoke to her. She promised him that she would grant his wish. When Ravi Kiran went outside to ride bicycle to school, he saw a shiny red car with no wheels. It had wings to fly. Next question. Review your story and fill in the checklist. The first paragraph tells you about the character, setting and problems that are realistic. The second paragraph tells you about the problem in detail and how the character feels about the problem. The last paragraph tells you how the main characters have changed and gives you a realistic solution to the problem. Compound sentences and sentences with compound predicates have been used in the story. All the sentences begin with capital letters and end with full stop. Conjunctions have been used correctly. Rewrite your story in your notebook. Use the checklist to help